is Otis Smith with RAPLife Sports. I'm your humble host, my partner Sahara Brinson. We're here today with episode 2, doing a documentary on Cedar Grove High School football. We have the senior quarterback here, Kendall Boney. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
I appreciate you joining us, man.
What up, Jake?
So you committed to Southern down in Louisiana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how was that? Before we get to that, let me ask you, how did you feel about the season? You guys won, your second state championship in 3 years. How did you feel during the whole process from the first game all the way down to winning that state championship?
The season was very fun, and for me, I think with the 2 quarterback system and the struggles that I was going through early in the season, it just made me a stronger person. And to be honest, that season alone was what I needed for life.
Okay.
It built another person, it put another stamp on me that nobody can change and nobody can take away from me. So that season was just probably the most memorable season I had in my life. I didn't know what I was doing in college, but that season meant a lot to me.
Okay.
That's huge what you said. That's something I don't hear young people say, no matter anything. Like with today's society, everybody like to run away, transfer, team up. So for you to say that, like, explain a little bit more what you mean, like how that made, such a big impact for the rest of your life and your real life. Like what adversity did you go through?
That was actually my first season in Cedar Grove, so I transferred in and expecting to be a starter and competing. And when the other kid came, it was a competition, and mentally I wasn't there. I wasn't really in my head thinking it was a competition, but I should have taken it more seriously. And I played around early in the season, and I didn't take it as serious as I should have. So going through the situation, it taught me how to be stronger. To put your best foot forward at all times. So as the season was going on, I had to learn. It ain't gonna go your way all the time. You gotta go with the punches sometimes. And throughout the season, every game went on, I kept getting better and better with it. Mentally figuring out, okay, this could work. I could make it work. I ain't gotta do all of this. It's still some tough times, some games I wish I could have got in, some games I wish, some things I could have changed, but at the end of the day, it all worked out in itself as you see. But, I think it just really molded me into a better man at the end of the day, because I had a childish mindset when I was going into it, but now my mindset has changed as I come out of it. So, that's probably the biggest thing for me that I got from it.
Killing me, man.
It's real grown, which is a good thing. So while you going through, you went through what you went through. On another note, like how does it feel you kind of like got a Jordan moment, like how George's last shot, before he went to the river, he hit the game, like your last play, you threw a game-winning touchdown to win the state championship. Like that's like when you little, that's what you practice, like 5, 4, 3, 2, but you really did it. Like, what was that moment like? Like I don't watch it so many times. I was pretending I was you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That moment was unreal for me. It was just like, wow, like did that really just happen? Because during the situation, you always do dream about that. You had that last second touchdown, you throw it or you catch it or you run the ball or whatever. But when it actually happens, it's so unreal. Like I'm pretty sure, like the moment didn't really catch up to me until after I got in the locker room. I sat down and I got the Grace State Championship shirt, and I was like, oh, dang, I really just did that. It really just happened. But it was just a great moment for me. After everything I had been through and all of the stuff that I was going through, it was just unreal for me. So I think it was almost like you can't even explain it. Almost. You just, if it happened, it happened.
You gotta live it. Got it. How did you, when you were talking about the process, right? You wasn't mentally ready and everything. How did your teammates, your coaches, your parents, how did everybody keep you engaged to where, like you said, you got better and better and better until you prepared yourself for the moment? So like Sahara said, when the moment came, you was ready, you put the ball on time. How did your teammates, family member, coach, how did they all help you keep you engaged?
Everybody kept me engaged. Everybody, kept me in good spirits. When I used to go home, have my moments where I might break down and cry because I just had that feeling in me like it was almost all over with. Now I'm about to give it away because of something I did or something I wasn't doing on the football field. But my parents, talking to the coaches, getting to talk to them and keep making sure they kept my head right. And talk to my teammates, even though no matter what was going on, they made sure they kept me into it, and they would never try to downplay neither one of us as the backup or you're not as important as nobody else. You're still a part of the team. You still mean as much as the next guy. So everybody played a big part in that, and without them, really, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at today. So.
That's amazing because interviewing Coach Jermaine, interviewing Isaiah, the common thing that Sahara and I are getting from you guys is that the team was a family.
Oh, yeah.
Like it wasn't a I'm here, I'm getting recruited this way, or it was like all you guys were engaged together to win this second state championship.
Oh yeah, after the death of Trayvon Richardson, one of the teammates from a few years ago, I think that moment right there just brought everybody together for real. Like nothing else mattered. It didn't matter what you had going on in your life. It didn't matter what you had going on personally with your family. When you stepped on that football field, y'all had to come together as a family. Y'all always together, no matter what was going on at home. So, that moment right there. And for me, I never really known Trayvon like that. I never got to sit there and talk to him. I met him a couple times, but I felt like I knew the guy for 15 years, 16 years, and I ain't never met the guy before. But it just meant that much to me that, I had to go out there and play for him on the because even though I don't know the guy, everybody else, all my teammates around me, I'm seeing how they struggling with it. I'm seeing how their emotions are dealing with it. And, I'm a family guy, so if I see you struggling, I'm trying to pick you up at the end of the day. And I'm trying to get everybody up. So if y'all struggling with it, I might as well struggle with it too. Because we all in this as a family. So, that moment right there just propelled everybody. Everybody took a step up. Everybody worked harder. Everybody was more focused. Everybody was they was locked in, they were ready. It didn't matter what nobody brought in front of us. It didn't matter who we had to play, who was on the schedule. No matter if you was the best team in the world, supposedly, if you had to line up against us, you was gonna be in trouble because we was all there. So, that was just the moment.
All y'all seem to be locked in. So how was it like playing that schedule? Like I don't think a lot of people realize the type of schedule y'all had. Y'all had Summerville, which was a powerhouse in South Carolina. But it's Tucson, the powerhouse in Alabama, and then 7A McKeecher School, which is our I wish I could have beaten them out. And then y'all, still came and brought home. So how was it like playing against so much competition?
I really feel like it made everybody a step better, or it made everybody realize that there's so many good people out here, and that you really got to be skilled, and you got to know what you're doing. You got to actually listen to what the coaches are saying, because the coaches are teaching you years above what you really know.
Right.
And I think playing those schedules and playing those games, it really builds you. It builds you as a player, it builds you as a team, it builds you as a coaching staff, it builds you as like everything. Because playing against a quality opponent is hard. When you're good already, it's hard to play against a quality opponent or find one. So when you do, you gotta take advantage of it at all times, because that really builds you. That Trussellville game built us, going through that struggle of playing it and, back and forth the whole game, this play, that play. You never know how the game's gonna go. It built us, because by the time we got to the state championship game, it was like second nature. It didn't even mean nothing to us, almost like we already been in it. So it wasn't even, new to us.
What was my next question to you? What was it like for the recruiting process? I remember, my time that was like the funnest part of all your hard work, taking business, and, the coaches calling you, making you, selling you these dreams, making you feel special. But it was just a good time.
Yeah, my recruiting process was kind of slow. I didn't really my recruiting process didn't pick up until after the end of the year, after the state championship game. So after the state game, I got a couple calls from a couple schools, Johnson C. Smith and Livingstone. Those were my first two official offers.
Okay.
I went and visited Johnson C. Smith, and I liked it, but I didn't feel like it was home for me almost. You know what I'm saying? So then I also got an offer from Albany State later on down there, right before Sunday, probably like 2 or 3 weeks before.
Okay.
I went down and visited them, and it felt like home. I was really loving it, and it was big to me. I was like, I really liked that situation. And then that next weekend, I actually went to Southern University on my official visit. And that was my first one, so it was like a whole new experience for me. That was like the first time, they done brought me out, they done put me in a hotel, getting to meet the players and stuff like that. So it was big for me and everything.
Okay.
After that weekend, I was just like, it's home. I gotta stay here. This is where I'm supposed to be at. And you know, the coaches felt like family with me. Well, they felt like family to me, and I feel like I could trust them in a sense. You know, as a if I kept building that bond, one day we was gonna be like, it ain't gonna never lie, like never die.
How does it feel? You were saying that the team is a family, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with everybody, how does it feel to see yourself, some of your other teammates getting scholarships? You know, even guys that, even though this was your last year, but guys that are coming back have scholarship offers. Can you talk about how does that, when you see your partners and your teammates, everybody is getting,
you know, I just think you said like getting recognition,
Yeah,
getting all
yeah.
the scholarship stuff. I mean, to me, it really didn't bother me because you know you want the best for your friends and your family. So when I seen them going through it, I was just like, you know, hopefully one day I get to experience it and they experience it. But really, you know, you just having fun with them, living through their experience. You know, they going to this school, that school, they having fun, they telling you about it. So you like, okay, yeah, I'm happy, I like that. I can't wait to experience it. But you know, it was never like I wish you never got that, or I wish you didn't have that, because you don't want to wish that on nobody.
well, no, I mean, I'm talking about as far as like, you have a scholarship, you have another teammate have a scholarship, just showing how talented you guys were as a team, how these scholarship offers were coming in for everybody.
Yeah.
And talk about how does that, you know, make you feel to see you got one, your other teammates are getting one, and everybody can just see how special this team has been with all these scholarship offers.
Oh, that meant a lot, you know. Nowadays, recruiting is all about the scholarships.